Hello, everyone. I'm Jared Barton on behalf of the President's Athletic Conference and the PAC Sports Network. After another great season on the hardwood, it's time to unveil our postseason accolades as we take a look at our PAC Women's Volleyball 2024 All-Conference selections, as well as our Newcomer of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Player of the Year, and Coach of the Year. Earning a spot on this all-conference team is not something to be taken lightly. Your selection on this list is not only a testament to your skill on the court, but also the dedication of your coaches and fellow teammates that made you better along the way. Time now to unveil our 2024 PAC All-Conference Honorable Mention team. Daru Akbash, Defensive Specialist, Allegheny. Zoe Bateman, Middle Hitter, Chatham. Mary Jean Cadman, Outside Hitter, Franciscan. Maddie Dayton, Middle Hitter, Waynesburg. Ava Faringer, Right Side Hitter, Westminster. Lauren Fox, Middle Hitter, St. Vincent. Brooke Gassina, Libero, Westminster. Kennedy Kerr, Setter, Grove City. Piper McFarland, Libero, W&J. Sarah Moore, Libero, Franciscan. Emily Nelson, Outside Hitter, Geneva. Megan Vion, Right Side Hitter, Geneva. Krista Wilson, Outside Hitter, Waynesburg. Time now to move on to our PAC second team all-conference team. Rachel Brady, Outside Hitter, Westminster. Erin Delatree, Middle Hitter, Teal. Faith Fetzko, Outside Hitter, W&J. Becca Gessner, Right Side Hitter, Chatham. Ava Plunkert, Setter, Chatham. Shelby Rambo, Middle Hitter, Westminster. Carly Reynolds, Setter, Teal. Sierra Ritchie, Libero, Chatham. Alexis Stanford, Right Side Hitter, Grove City. Kaylin Staples Klasnick, Outside Hitter, St. Vincent. And Anna Taylor, Libero, Bethany. Now let's take a look at our PAC All-Conference first team for women's volleyball. Angeline Bowick, Outside Hitter, Allegheny. Jussie Diaz, Libero, Allegheny. Dagny James, Middle Hitter, Allegheny. Daisy Jennis, Outside Hitter, Teal. Kendra Kluch, Middle Hitter, Grove City. Sophie Little, Middle Hitter, W&J. Vivian Poach, Setter, St. Vincent. Stacy Ramos, Libero, St. Vincent. Megan Robert, Setter, Allegheny. And Megan Williams, the Outside Hitter from St. Vincent. Time now to announce our individual award winners for the 2024 campaign. The PAC Newcomer of the Year goes to Megan Williams of St. Vincent. Defensive Player of the Year, Jussie Diaz, Allegheny. Player of the Year goes to Dagny James of Allegheny. And the 2024 Coach of the Year goes to Kelly Barzak of Allegheny. Time to send it over to the PAC Sports Network's Jack Ridenauer, who sat down with Coach of the Year, Kelly Barzak of the Allegheny Gators. Jack?
Thanks, Jared. We're now joined by the PAC Women's Volleyball Coach of the Year from the Allegheny Gators, Coach Kelly Barzak. And Coach, first off, congratulations on this award, but also capturing the PAC title over the weekend. And I want to stick with the award right now because you were hired in 2017 after longtime head coach Bridget Sheehan retired after 30 years with the program. So fast forward to this year, and you've been named the Coach of the Year in the conference. How much does this award mean to you?
Yeah, it means so much to me. When I first got to Allegheny, I think the first 3 years we had won like 20 some games in the low 20s. So to be able to match that in one season this year has been really exciting. I couldn't have done it without an amazing support staff. My assistant coach, Coach Zach Rombach, has been absolutely amazing, as well as just like changing the culture around and bringing in recruits that really want to be a part of the Allegheny volleyball experience and a part of the Gator family. And everyone has done a great job coming together and really helping me get this award, because I wouldn't have been able to do it with such an amazing support staff and the student athletes that I have.
Well, obviously with this award and then also the championship on Saturday, I mean, it's been a year to remember for this team. I want to stick with the championship a little bit because you guys cruised to a first set win, but then the second and third sets were a little bit more of a grind. The second set was interesting. You guys tie it up at 23, and then you take set point. They call a timeout, St. Vincent that is, before you guys ultimately take that second set. What was the message that you had in your timeout or when in your conversation with your team with how important that second set was, avoiding being tied with St. Vincent going into the third?
Yeah, it was just all about confidence. Go out, play our game. We know what we're doing, and play super aggressive. And so that was my message during that timeout. I said, I know we like to make things interesting, but let's just win this next point. Be super aggressive, play all out. And they did a great job executing at the end of the game.
And then in that third set, it was also a battle that actually saw the Bearcats take a lead, and then it was you that called the timeout, and your team responds with a 10-1 run. What did that bounce back by your team kind of show about what they're capable of doing in the face of adversity, but also in the face of adversity in the biggest moment of the season?
Yeah, I think it comes back to experience. I think last year we didn't have as much experience as we do this year. We have 7 juniors on our team. We have 2 really strong seniors. Our sophomores that start are now in their second year. And so being able to play in the ECAC championships last year and winning that really prepared us to play in the PAC championship game and to let them know, like, we can do this, right? And so I think the whole team had confidence throughout the 3 sets. Even when we were down, I don't think there was any panic that came with it.
Well, it was a historic win for your team because this was the first ever PAC championship for women's volleyball and the first conference title you guys captured since you were in the North Coast Athletic Conference back in the 90s. So for the program and for the school as a whole, how much and really what did this win for everybody involved in the Allegheny community?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I was a newborn the last time that Allegheny has won a conference championship. And so to be able to bring that back to Allegheny has been amazing. We have great alum from the late 80s and early 90s that are still a part of the program and are following the program. And they have sent so many great words of encouragement. And it's been really great to be able to bring that back to Allegheny. And again, I'm just so proud of my team for having that will and that drive and the confidence to be able to do that.
And it's great that you're getting that kind of feedback and that support from former players, coaches, people that have been alums as well, and being around the program still and still following you guys. But as they say, defense wins championships. And with you guys having the Defensive Player of the Year on your team and Jossie Diaz, I'm sure that's a nice little added bonus for you guys. But how important was her presence, not just during this tournament, but all season long to this team's success, especially defensively?
Yeah. Jossie Diaz is an unbelievable athlete. She gets touches on balls that I don't see most liberos getting. And so I know that like when other teams are scouting us, they're definitely having her on the scouting report to stay away from her. And so she didn't have like statistically as many digs as other other liberos in the conference. But I think with us having, two of the leading individuals that have the highest hitting percentage in the conference and putting balls away quickly, as well as her being on the scouting reports. She just did an amazing job for us. And then she has a great support around her too. Alejandra Fernandez, Duru Akbash, and Angie Bowick have done an amazing job surrounding her defensively as well. And so they just work really well together as a group.
And then offensively, having the Offensive Player of the Year on your team and the Player of the Year, really another added bonus, if you will, in Dagny Javes and her ability as a hitter. What is it about her game offensively that just makes her so hard for other teams to stop?
Yeah, Dagny has the highest hitting percentage in the conference, and she puts a lot of heat behind her ball. And she's also very, very quick. So quick snap, she can turn left, she can turn right. She has different tip shots. So she's a very versatile middle, and she can also run a lot of different routes. So super proud of her this year and what she's been able to accomplish, even getting Offensive Player of the Week 3 times this year.
And Coach, during this tournament run, you guys had some really strong play and performances from some key players, and in particular, Angie Bowick, who had a sensational tournament for your team, being named the most outstanding player of the tournament. How important is it having somebody like that was very strong all season long, but then take their game to a totally different level at the biggest time of the season?
Yeah, Angie did an amazing job throughout the tournament. And even in the last 7 games of the year, she's really come alive, hitting .304 as an outside 6 rotation player. And she also had her high career digs in the championship game. I think that was like 21 digs. And so to see her really come alive and bring tons of energy and attitude to the game really sparked the energy of the Gators.
Well, Coach, obviously a lot of excitement around Allegheny College volleyball and also in Meadville as well. And before we get you out of here, I know that you guys have crossed off a big goal on your list in capturing a PAC title, but now your attention shifts to the NCAA tournament. How do you keep this team engaged, locked in with a big goal crossed off, but still a lot more ahead of them?
Yeah, I told them that we're not done yet. So we're going to work really hard in the next couple practices. We're going to review the scouts of the teams that we're going to, have the opportunity to play. And, again, we just have to go in, play aggressive, play with a lot of confidence, and just know that we can do it.
Well, Coach, we're really excited to see the rest of the way for your team and the Gators as well in the program moving forward. And again, congratulations on all the success this season and being named the Coach of the Year.
Thank you.
That's the PAC Women's Volleyball Coach of the Year from the Allegheny Gators, Kelly Barzak. Jared, take it away, my friend.
Thanks, Jack. Once again, a big congratulations to all of our all-conference participants. This is a well-deserved honor to end the 2024 fall sports season. Thank you for joining us on the President's Athletic Conference Women's Volleyball All-Conference Selection Show. I'm Jared Barton, and as we say goodbye, here's one final look at the all-conference selections. We'll catch you next time right here on the PAC Sports Network.